Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next series in our My Journey to Construction videos. We're excited that you've joined us. Here with us today is Mike Shelley, and I'm going to let him tell us who he is and what he does.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mike Shelley. I'm from Muncie, Indiana. I graduated from Delta High School in 2003, and I am currently a estimator project manager for E&BPaving.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike, for being here this morning. Why did you get into the construction industry out of high school?
Actually, I started out at Ball State University, and in that short period of time that I was there, I realized that school or college was not for me, and ended up getting into construction. Was an electrician for about 3 to 4 years, and ended up getting into the laborers right around 2008 with E&BPaving, just for the pay raise, the benefits, the retirement, just the other benefits that it applies with it.
You mentioned that you were an estimator. What's your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part right now is going from blueprints to actually seeing the finished product. And along that way, you're building relationships with general contractors, with people out in the field. It's just the amount of people that you actually take to get this one job done. It's just great to be involved in that.
Absolutely. One of the best things I think that I see about construction and I hear again and again is seeing a final product, right? There's actually something that's built at the end of the day, or roads that are actually laid, that there's something that is there for our hard work to be seen, which is a great part of the industry and what we do.
Yeah, there's no greater feeling of achievement, kind of seeing the steps that go along for something that people are going to use for years to come. Just to have that, like you said, the final product. Yeah. There's just no better feeling.
Absolutely. You mentioned that you went to Ball State. Probably even before that, though, what was your very first job? The folks that might be watching this today are probably in high school. They probably have a job of their own. What was your very first job? How'd you get started?
My very first job was actually, my family owns a business, and pretty much I carried salt, worked on water softeners, carried water, just doing the odd and ends of the daily process of the business at that time.
Absolutely.
So, just the actual working with the hands with that was great learning experience, and kind of got me interested in the construction field.
Wonderful. A little bit more about your experience. What was high school like for you? Were you in sports? Were you in clubs? What was it like academically? Tell us a little bit about who Mike was when he was in high school.
I was just a normal student. I did sports, enjoyed hanging out with friends. The average grades, A's, B's, C's, nothing special. Just like you said, doing the sports is the biggest thing.
What sports did you play?
Football.
Football. Awesome.
Yep.
When you were in high school, maybe through your parents or through your family's business, did you get any certifications or any sort of credentials before you ended up heading into the construction industry full time? Did you do any of that in advance, or was it all once you got into the field?
It was once I got into the field. That's one of the great things about the construction industry, is a lot of the employers are willing to pay for your schooling. It's something that you'll get an education out in the field, plus actually in a classroom, for free with no expense to you.
Yeah. As you think about the folks that are joining your team these days, are there any credentials or certifications that are helpful to have that maybe they can get beforehand? Or is it just like you said, just wait till you get hired and then you'll get the training and the education that you need?
A lot of it is actually through, we're a union company. So the laborers, operators, teamsters, they actually will have classes and certifications that you can get there that apply to our business actually out in the field.
Awesome. So a little bit of a pipeline they set up just to get you
Correct.
moved through a process.
Yep.
That's great. So other than the technical skills, other than learning how to do the physical job that is being a laborer, or in your case, an estimator in construction, what are some of the soft skills that have helped you be successful? What are some of the other things that you use maybe on a daily basis or on a weekly basis that help you do well in your job?
Uh, Obviously, is the determination of not wanting to quit when things get hard. Um, Obviously, construction, you're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days. But just being able to problem solve through the issues. Obviously, things don't go exactly the way they should on a daily basis, but just being able to move forward from those issues and actually coming to that end finished product. That's the biggest thing, I think.
Yeah, determination and problem solving are definitely key
Yep.
to be able to be successful. The group that might be watching this video today are probably high school students that are in the construction industry. What would you say to them about joining the industry? What would be maybe a piece of advice or your thoughts to share with them about going out into this field?
I guess with me, I know a lot of my friends went the college route. Obviously, with the amount of debt that they have, I mean, it's been quite some time since they've been out of college, and most of them are still paying for it. And none of them so far are actually in the field that they went to college for. Um, just to be able to get out from school and head straight into a trade. Obviously, you're not going to have that debt right off the bat. Um, it's just a great environment. Learn on your feet, learn as you go. There's a lot of people with experience in these fields that are willing to actually teach young people that are going to be taking their shoes in the future. It's there's nothing better than actually learning firsthand and trying to read through a book and trying to learn it that way.
Absolutely. I had some training in my life as an EMT, and I remember there was the book learning, and then there was the once you got on the ambulance, everybody said it's a whole different ball game at that point.
Yeah.
And so I
Yep.
agree with you. Learning from our mentors and our elders, the people that can help us actually go do the work, is a lot different than the book learning.
Yep.
Well, Mike, we're wrapping up our time. Those are all the questions that I had for you. As I wrap up, is there anything else that you'd like to share with the group? Anything else that we missed today?
Um, well, I guess a lot of it is in this field. Yes, you might start out in the field and all that stuff, but there's a lot of opportunity for growth in this industry. Um, a lot of these areas you do not need a college education or anything like that. That it's the years of experience in the field is a great value in our field. Um, so I would say, come on out. We're ready for you.
Absolutely. Well, Mike, thanks again for your time. We appreciate you sharing a little bit of your story and what you all do at E&BPaving. Thanks everybody for joining us again today, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.